Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I think I can speak for all of us when I say this is a very exciting time for gamers, and especially for the Stalker fans alike. With the release of Stalker 2 finally coming to Steam and Xbox Game Pass this November 20th, the wait that has felt like forever is finally over, and we can now sink our teeth deep into the Stalker universe and experience the irradiated joy once again on Unreal Engine 5. I myself have already sunk about 8 hours into the game, taking my time through the gorgeous wastelands of the Chernobyl exclusion zone, and besides some frame rate drops on my 3060 and a lack of the famed A-Life system, I must say I absolutely adore this game. For those who don't know, the A-Life system is something that was a cornerstone of the OG Stalker mods like Anomaly, making it so the entire map was active while you were playing it, meaning that the NPCs were fighting enemy factions and mutants were fighting NPCs, whether you were in that area or not, making the world feel alive and active. You could do things like third-party fights or scavenge after a massive shootout amongst warring groups, but in this game it seems the events are triggered by the players being in that area. I assume the system was taken out for now to help with the performance issues, being that it was in the game a while back when Stalker 2 was being tested by other people and content creators. That being said, the scripted scenes in this game are amazing. Holy stash, let's go. Taking it. Holy fuck, what's going on up there? Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn it. There's no hiding from us. It's like, let me take a good sip of vodka and I'll fuck you guys up. That was awesome. So if you are thinking about picking this game up for yourself, I highly recommend it. Being someone that isn't actually a massive fan of single player games, I still find Stalker 2 being my game of the year, and I just can't get enough of it already putting in the time that I have just on the first day of release. But today I want to talk about something that makes me very excited and what has made the Stalker franchise such a cult classic still to this day, and that is the extraordinary modding scene. One of the famed mod packs and most popular is something called Stalker Anomaly Gamma, put together by an author called Grok. This was a mod pack made by many, but was made possible by Grok himself to form an incredible Stalker experience that has kept fans of the franchise engaged for years. Put things in perspective, the entire project involved moving the OG Stalker games onto an entirely new engine and completely rehauling them into something that rivals most games I've played today. With an in-depth crafting system, hardcore survival mechanics, gun modification, advanced enemy AI, visual overhauls and reshades, and so much more. The entire thing was made free and is still to this day one of the greatest single player hardcore survival horror shooters I've played till this day. The talent and wizardry behind making all this happen absolutely blows me away, and now with the new and already incredible bones of Stalker 2, I've gotten word that Grok himself has already been tinkering with the game and has already added some much needed tweaks day 2 of its release. Now these mods are small just so he can test the waters, but someone like Grok already enthusiastic about working on Stalker 2 is a very good sign indeed, and just makes me so excited for the future of Stalker 2 in general. So I'd like to go through the mods he's implemented and talk about some things he has mentioned. So on Gamma's Discord, Grok states, "My first Stalker 2 mod, reducing the tankiness of bloodsuckers and poltergeists, which is much needed. Fighting these mutants has felt like a complete waste of ammo because they just won't drop and you just have to keep shooting them until they die. This is actually a mod I'm going to download because this is honestly just much needed right now." Description goes on, it says, "Makes bloodsuckers and poltergeists less tanky by roughly dividing their HP by 4. He goes on and says they don't have an absurd HP pool, but must have some big armor numbers. Editing armor values doesn't seem to work though, so instead he just reduced their HP pool. If you feel like they are not tanky enough, I can probably make different versions with different gradations of tankiness," he says. So of course the link for this can be found on the Discord itself and works both on Steam and Game Pass versions of the game, which is interesting. I didn't know you could mod Game Pass versions of the games. I definitely knew that about Steam, but that's cool that you can do that with the Game Pass version, and it gives you the instructions on what to do here. And here's the little thumbnail down and version he's made for it. So by the looks of it, his first mentions of even being interested in modding the game, at least after it was released, says, and I quote, "It might be possible to mod Stalker 2 after all. Potentially lose files loading from the game light game data folder in Steam. These files are packs. Don't look for them in your Steam folder." He says from the first test, it doesn't seem that the game loads loose files from the Steam apps common Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. Things need to be in pack files. I smell annoying mod management. So by the looks of this, he's already digging deep into how to modify the game, and of course running into troubles, because what modder doesn't when they're trying to modify a game like this. He goes on and says, "I present to you the new modder's bane, which is compiling shaders," which actually took so long when I first downloaded the game. Compiling shaders took like a half an hour for me for some reason. By the looks of it, it's probably going to cause him some trouble and maybe a common issue amongst modders. But then he posts again and says, "Here we go. I'm in the business. Will fix bloodsuckers and carry weight today," he says. Already changing a pretty big element in the game. I think that is incredibly impressive. The fact that he's not just addicted to the game and playing it like I am, he's already gotten to work digging into Stalker 2 like this, again, just gives me very high hopes for Stalker 2 and the mods that will be coming to the game. I am curious about what the developers mean when they say they're going to add mod support and give the community all the tools they need to do modding. It seems Grok has already jumped the gun on that before they've been able to do that and is modifying the game as we speak. Day 2 of release. I will keep everybody here on YouTube informed of any new and upcoming mods. So if you found this video useful, hit the like button and consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more mod updates on Stalker 2. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a very nice day.